A $1.9 million grant was given to the University of Windsor this fall to assist with research on local wetlands. The money was part of a larger $5 million fund from the U.S. as part of a project called the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative. The project started in 2009. Their goal? To support labs find and solve problems in the Great Lakes and wetlands. Biology professor at the University of Windsor, Jan Sabrowski, is one of these researchers.
So our lab has been working with other collaborators around the Great Lakes probably since around 2000. So we've been working for about 15 years, coming up with methods of understanding the relationship between risk of degradation caused by development in agriculture and the effects that it has on the biota that live in wetlands around the shores of the Great Lakes.
50 principal investigators and their student assistants spend 3 to 4 days at a time in the field detecting water quality and surveying aquatic plants and invertebrates. Every team uses the same methods to do so, which then go directly into one database.
And if a group such as Environment Canada or IRCA or Ontario Ministry of the Environment want to protect or restore a particular wetland, they can speak to us and we can designate that as a benchmark wetland, and we can sample it before they do the restoration. We can go back and sample it afterwards to see how effective their treatment has been.
The entire Great Lakes cover 11,000 kilometers of shoreline, consisting of 1,200 coastal wetlands sampled in a 5-year rotation. This means 250 are sampled annually. 40 to 50 of these are done so by Canadian labs. Jasmine St. Pierre is currently working on her undergrad in biology. She has spent the last 4 summers working as a research assistant and says she's happy that the US EPA sees the importance in research sampling.
A lot of the money usually goes to restoration projects or conservation projects, but without monitoring changes, you can't really say whether those things are necessary or if they even worked. But you can really use that to determine what areas need to be managed, what areas need help, or what areas have improved.
498 restoration projects have undergone in the Great Lakes these past 5 years. So Sabrowski detects that the water quality and plant life will be substantially greater this time around. The amount of funding that UWindsor will receive is not set in stone. It's simply how much the US EPA is willing to give and how much the Great Lakes Institute is willing to give to Canadian researchers. Jess Kramer, The 30 News.